What the heck is going on with Marjorie Taylor Greene? She's not lying anymore, and she's expressing concern about real things.
You guys now know Marjorie Taylor Greene, or Marjorie Traitor Greene, as Trump will call her. They are having a messy breakup now, and it seems like she is taking a step back from being a full Red supporter. This woman is talking and saying that she regrets every single thing that she has done. She regrets being a part of a toxic politics. He was seen on CNN for that matter, like someone who have consistently talked down on CNN. She was seen on CNN literally apologizing, saying that she regrets being part of a very toxic politics. But the thing now is, so many white people are reacting to her now leaving, or maybe attempting to leave, or going on a rebranding PR tour, because what exactly is going on? Though some of the spam color people are buying into the idea that it is okay that she is rebranding, and they're accepting her apology on behalf of the people that have been wrong. But here are some reactions that I need you guys to see from white people about the drama that has been going on between Marjorie Greene Taylor and Trump, and as well, her literally saying that she regrets being a part of that party. Let's get into it.
What the heck is going on with Marjorie Taylor Greene? She's not lying anymore, and she's expressing concern about real things. Did somebody slip some antabuse into her natty light? She's always been a vocal supporter of President Creamed Corn for Brains, but lately she's been calling him out for his support of Israel and what they're doing in Gaza, which she referred to as a genocide. She's also criticized him for supporting foreign countries when Americans can't afford to put a roof over their head or food in their kitchen. And now she's bashing him for not releasing the Epstein files. As you might have expected, he finally turned on her, referred to her as Marjorie Traitor Greene, called her a ranting lunatic, and promised to support whoever ran against her. She responded by saying that his criticism of her was putting her life in danger, and he laughed at that. He thought that was ludicrous. I don't suppose what happened in Minnesota would be of any relevance in this situation, would it? And now she has admitted that she has contributed to toxic politics, and she actually apologized for this. Who the heck is this woman? Has she been replaced by a body snatcher? I've never liked Marjorie Taylor Greene. I've always thought of her as the human equivalent of one of those stores that sells beer, cigarettes, and lottery tickets. I mean, when you look at her home district, it's way out in the boondocks up in northwest Georgia. The minute you get off the interstate, you start hearing banjos. If they ever find Bigfoot alive in this country, they'll find it there. I've never understood how she keeps getting reelected, but then I've never been to that neck of the woods, which is the spastic colon of the state of Georgia. Despite her brief flirtation with truth and reason, I still don't trust her. She said that despite President Creamed Corn for Brains' attacks, she still supports him, which suggests to me an irrevocable ignorance. I'll tell you what I'd like to see. I'd like to see her and Representative Jasmine Crockett in the octagon. That would almost be worth pay-per-view.
What do you guys think about that man's video? Because yeah, he's not the only one talking about how they do not trust the movement that she's trying to, the rebranding that she's trying to do. So many of them are not buying it. There are other creators as well confirming and letting people know that even though she is in the Red Party, people in the Red Party still don't like her. Like even the palm colored people still don't like her. They still don't support her. She even shared a story of how she went to an event and maybe just about 3 people clapped when she stood up. Like, just check this out.
Let me tell you something, okay? MAGA is not fracturing over Marjorie Taylor Greene. I can promise you that. It's actually crazy to me that people are just now catching on to the fact that people don't like her. Nobody liked her. And just to prove it to you, let me tell you a story, okay? Back before the election last year, I went to a Donald Trump event just because I wanted to see. I was curious. I wanted to see what it was about, okay? I live in the state that Marjorie Taylor Greene represents, and she walked right past us when we were all standing in line to get into this event. I can guarantee you there was probably about 3 people that clapped for her when she walked by. And like I said, this is in Georgia, okay? These are the people that probably elected her. This is the state that she represents. And nobody was hooping and hollering when she walked past us, okay? Nobody was excited. And this actually really surprised me when I went there, because when I went to this event, I was still very much leftist, okay? I was in the middle of exploring my options. I was thinking about maybe switching sides. And when I saw people's reaction to Marjorie Taylor Greene, I was like, okay, maybe these people do have a little bit of sense. At the end of the day, Marjorie Taylor Greene is not the end all be all of MAGA. In fact, she's not even a representation of MAGA as a whole. Because when I was at this event, I told pretty much every single person that I came into contact with that I was very much leftist and I did not like Donald Trump and I did not like JD Vance. And you know what? People were actually super nice. They didn't berate me. They didn't say anything rude to me. They didn't physically attack me or try to kick me out of the event or anything. They were actually super nice and super welcoming, which is a lot more than I could say for all of my leftist friends, which I had had for like 10 years plus at this point, by the way. And the second that I said I was even considering voting for Donald Trump, half of them blocked me on Facebook and on TikTok. And I don't hold it against them. Like, that's their right if they don't want to be friends with me anymore over that. But at that point, I wasn't even fully committed yet. I hadn't even said that I was for sure doing this. I said I was thinking about doing it, and they immediately cut me off. And that's just crazy to me because these are friends that I had disagreed with many, many times through the course of our conversations over the years that I had known them. And we had always been able to come to a very civil agree to disagree position. And all of a sudden on this one thing, they were not able to do that. It makes no sense. And these are people who know where I stand on issues, okay? I might be pro-Jesus, but I am also very much pro my gay friends. I love my gay friends. I might be pro-life, but I am also very, very supportive of my friends who have had to have abortions and have went through that traumatic experience. And something that I think a lot of people have not realized yet, maybe, about the MAGA base and where it is at right now, is that a lot of people that voted MAGA in this last election were never MAGA before that. MAGA now is full of liberals, it's full of old school Democrats, it's full of lifelong Democrats, it's full of Maha moms, it's full of trans people, of gay people, like anyone you can think of, any demographic, I promise you, some of them are MAGA. MAGA is not this white nationalist movement like everybody thinks it is, okay? I follow gay people who are MAGA. I follow trans people who are MAGA. And I follow black people and minorities who are MAGA, despite what the liberals would have you believe. They are very much accepted on this side of the aisle. So no, we're not fracturing because Marjorie Taylor Greene is off her rocker, okay? She's always been off her rocker. This is not news to us. It's just news to you.
Some of you are tagging me in this. Marjorie Taylor Greene is at it again, breaking with the Republican stance. Is she sincere? Well, take a look at this. And stay tuned for my analysis. I'm body language expert and behavior analyst, Tracy Brown.
Posted on X that President Trump is, with his comments, fueling a, quote, hotbed of threats against you. Obviously, any threats to your safety are completely unacceptable. But we have seen these kinds of attacks or criticism from the president at other people. It's not new. And with respect, I haven't heard you speak out about it until it was directed at you.
Dana, I think that's fair criticism. And I would like to say humbly, I'm sorry for taking part in the toxic politics. It's very bad for our country. And it's been something I've thought about a lot, especially since Charlie Kirk was assassinated, is that I'm only responsible for myself and my own words and actions. And I am committed, and I've been working on this a lot lately, to put down the knives in politics. I really just want to see people be kind to one another, and we need to figure out a new path forward that is focused on the American people, because as Americans, no matter what side of the aisle we're on, we have far more in common than we have differences. Yeah. And we need to be able to respect each other with our disagreements.
She's on a little bit of a delay here, which makes it like just a touch awkward. However, here is one of the things that I like about this, is that she says, I'm sorry. Like, a lot of people who go on apology tours never say they're sorry, right? So that is like really interesting with this. Now she stumbles a little bit as she says toxic and describing the situation, and so I think this is new for her. Now here's what's interesting. When she says the word country, we see her bottom lip go like that just a little bit, and so that says uncertainty and possibly fear. So there's real emotion there. We saw her do it when she was on The View as well. So that's that emotion leaking out. Now her blink rate looks pretty good, pretty consistent through all of this. So I think there's a big part of this that's real. There's still some uncertainty there, so let's keep our eye out for more from her. And when you want to know more, go up here to my profile, the first link under the red arrow. That's my newsletter. I'll send you tips like this and a lot more once a month in your inbox. TB out.
Does Marjorie Taylor Greene really and truly think that there's anybody in the world that has any sympathy for that bitch? Does she really think by putting out on Twitter the world's most powerful man is sending people after me as if we care? This is the same fucking bitch that put Hunter Biden's dick on national television. Okay? She's the same bitch that tried to degrade Jasmine Crockett. She's the same bitch that ran after David Hogg and said that the Parkland shooting of those 17 children was a hoax. She's the same bitch that stood in front of the Capitol prior to January 6th, calling for insurrection and calling for fighting. She's the same bitch that went to the prisons about the January 6th criminals. You're getting a taste of your own fucking medicine, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Because when you have no morals, which you don't have, and never had because you're fucking white trailer trash, you get the Jim Jones treatment. And you know what the Jim Jones treatment is? If you don't know? When Jim Jones made all those people commit suicide in the jungle, he had his henchmen shooting people who were trying to escape. Yes, that's how cults work, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
The breakup between Marjorie Taylor Greene and Donald Trump is messy. It's very messy. I believe it is because of what is going on. I believe it is because she's now saying that so many people are no longer playing for that party. Like, the last election result is opening the eyes of so many of those people, and she's about to run for a position. So she knows that chances are that if she continues to be a puppet to this man, she would not be able to attain that seat that she wants. Maybe that is the reason why she is changing her mind. Maybe that is the reason why she is now saying, please, I am so sorry. I need you guys to forgive me. I regret being part of it. But the fact that she got on CNN and admitted to the fact that she was part of a toxic politics is enough for everyone to have a good night. At least one of them is admitting to the fact that they were toxic. One of them is admitting that they are toxic. Why people are not buying it at all? So now who is going to support Marjorie Taylor Greene? Because the white people are saying they are not buying it. Black people obviously will never buy this. So who is going to support her? Because I don't think she wants to apologize for nothing. Like, for nothing. Maybe the people in the comment section who are accepting her apology on behalf of those that she has wronged, maybe they will be the ones to support her. But I believe that those people are people who just talk and they don't do any actions. Like, I strongly believe that they are just keypad warriors and they do nothing. So let me hear what you guys think. This is what the palm-colored people are saying to Marjorie Greene Taylor, saying that she regrets being part of a toxic party. Because yes, it is what it is. She actually didn't lie. She just confirmed what so many people have been saying. And since she has been pushing for that file, I trust the orange man to continue to bullshit her. Like, it's just what it is. This is how it has always been. He will continue to throw shades at her. And now she is playing the pity party, saying that, they are threatening to bomb her side and all of that. But then, even the orange man said he doesn't think anybody is caring for her like that. It does not think anybody is checking for her like that. And I want to hear what you guys think about all of this in the comment section. I am going to see you guys in the next one.